Tech Solutions Inc. had just been acquired by Global Corp, and with it came a new wave of bureaucracy. I was a mid-level project manager, handling 3 major accounts with a team of 5. Our new director, Mr. Henderson, arrived with a briefcase full of new procedures. Documentation is our most valuable asset, he declared in our first all-hands meeting. From now on, every email request must be accompanied by Form 7B, Request for Action, signed in triplicate and submitted at least 48 hours in advance. The first week was chaos. Simple requests became multi-day affairs as employees scrambled to fill out the proper forms. Henderson seemed pleased with the new system, declaring it efficient and professional. By Friday, I was juggling 17 pending requests for my team, each requiring different forms and approvals. Henderson called me into his office. "Your team's productivity is down 23%, he stated, not looking up from his dashboard. "You need to streamline these processes." I nodded silently, wondering if he realized his new system was the bottleneck. Monday morning brought an urgent request from our largest client. They needed a project scope adjustment completed by Wednesday for a major presentation. Henderson happened to walk by my desk as I was processing the request. "Remember the proper procedures," he reminded me. "Form 7B, signed by all stakeholders, submitted 48 hours in advance." I nodded again and got to work. By Tuesday afternoon, I had completed Form 7B, obtained all 5 required signatures, submitted it electronically, and printed 3 physical copies as per Section 4.2 of the new procedures. I then submitted Form 8C, see documentation of proper procedures followed, with copies of all supporting documentation. Wednesday morning, Henderson stormed into my office. "Where's the project scope adjustment?" he demanded. "It's due in 3 hours for the client presentation." I calmly pulled out a folder containing all the required documentation. "Here's Form 7B, properly completed and signed," I said, handing him the papers. "And here's Form 8C documenting that all procedures were followed according to Section 3.1 of the new guidelines." Henderson flipped through the papers, his face turning red. "But this takes 2 days to process. The procedures don't specify any exceptions," I replied evenly. "Perhaps you should consider streamlining the approval process for time-sensitive matters." Henderson left without another word, and by the end of the day, he had announced a temporary exception to the 48-hour rule for urgent requests.